The news shocked the small town. Neighbors say they would have never expected something like this to happen, let alone to the Alloway family.
They were just, you'd never see it coming, you know. They were always super involved in the community, always going to the soccer games and cookouts, all that stuff. You'd never think something like that,
Investigators are still trying to find a motive. When police entered the house, they found the family of four. 47-year-old Justin, 11-year-old Jackson, 17-year-old Sierra, and the mother, 45-year-old Michelle Alloway. Justin and Jackson were found dead on their living room couch, with Michelle on the floor holding a revolver. Upstairs, police found Sierra's body next to a radio, looping the popular song, When I... They have needed to take time off due to the mental strain of the case.
It's just everywhere I go, I remember it. I can hear the song playing over and over and over. The one that goes
When
like...
we reached out for comment, Hayes herself responded via a virtual interview.
I can't stop thinking about that family. I know it wasn't my fault, but to know your song, your work of passion, your baby, was playing at the scene of such a horrible crime, it's haunting. I can't look at music the same anymore, which is why I wanted to take a step away from making music for a while, to heal and let this all breathe.
Hayes' public announcement of her hiatus was met with waves of support from fans from countless countries, ages, and walks of life.
Well, I understand why some people might think of mass hysteria or something like that, but really, it's just an unfortunate coincidence that people have started to get a little anxious about because of the connection. These are two separate instances with the same song, yes, but the song is #1 on the Billboard charts right now. It's hard not to hear it everywhere you go. I'm sure you know Frank Sinatra's song, My Way. That song has a surprising number of violent incidents linked to it, but it's not that it's the song's next gloomy Sunday. It's just a popular song.
With all the talk about these incidents within the past few weeks, many people are complaining that they're dealing with earworms. They can't get the song out of their head. What do you suggest they do?
Earworms are a really interesting phenomenon. You know, they can cause irritability, loss of focus, fatigue, but the one thing that studies have shown is that listening to the song all the way through, beginning to end, that should close the loop.
Thank you, Kelly. And speaking of nuisances, as if there isn't enough to worry about, maggot infestations have been seeing a sharp increase in urban areas. Come back after the break for tips on how to keep your home safe. This is PHM 12 News, always report.
That refresh your memory?
Why are you saying that like I know something?
You're telling me that the creator of this song doesn't know why any of this is happening?
Yes. How would I be able to cause something like this? Something that would take out an entire family. It's been freaking me out. I can't sleep anymore. I look out of my window and I see people dancing to my music that has been there since Monday. 4 people are fucking dead now and I don't know what's going on.
I've got news for you. It's more than 4. What does that look like to you?
Are those maggots?
In her ears. Yes. That's the body of Michelle Alloway. The body that was found in the house that had been playing your song on loop for months. With your lyrics written on the walls in the blood of an 11-year-old boy.
Why are you doing this? I don't know what's going on.
Look, let's say I give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say you really don't know. And let's take a step back. Tell me about how the song was made.
I wrote it when I was 16. I was playing it at an open mic night in my hometown when...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Listen to me. I care a lot less than you think I do about what the truth really is. But how can I trust anything you say when you don't tell me it?
What are you talking about?
Brooklyn.
What? I'm not a Nepo baby. My mom was a nurse, and my dad's a math teacher.
If you're going to sit here and tell me lies, then you clearly don't care that much about the family that's rotting in a morgue because of you.
Okay. My uncle had an inn.
What kind of inn?
He works for a record label. My dad talked to him and he said he'd produce my album for free.
For free? No charges at all. And you found nothing odd about that.
I don't know how any of this shit works. How would I know?
Just tell me about what it was like recording the session.
It was cool, I guess. I went into a booth. They had some guy do the recording, and a little while later, I had a track that they put out.
Do you remember the name of the mixer?
No, I don't think they ever told me his name.
What was he like during the session?
He looked really bored by the time I left. He looked like he had fallen asleep with his eyes open.
What did you do after the session ended?
My dad picked me up, and we went home.
Did you hear anything about him afterwards?
No. Why?
You didn't hear anything at all, even when you were leaving?
I told you no! Why would I? They put me in that room to record the next day? I was standing where his brains were on the floor?
Stop. Hold on. They brought you in to make more?
Yeah. There's a bunch of unreleased tracks.
Do you know where they are? Is there a release date?
I have no idea. As far as I'm aware, they're still at the studio. But they were talking about the summer.
Fuck. Okay.
Why do you look so nervous? What's going on?
I don't know for sure. I don't even want to know. That family could be a drop in the bucket if we don't fix this and fix it now. That one song is enough to do this much damage. A full album will be catastrophic. Brooklyn, please. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay?